As salon owners, we have a lot that keep us up at night. Our salon website should not be one of them. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 tips that made my salon website into one of our company's greatest assets. I'm sitting here with Ben, our lead web designer, and we're going to jump right into this. A lot of people think that a salon website is only for customer acquisition. Well, I'm going to tell you something. It's as important that it's for talent acquisition. That means your website has to be unbelievable. It has to attract this young talent. So Ben, what are some ways that we can do that?
Well, I think the number one question you have to answer whenever you're trying to attract stylists or talent to your salon is, how are you going to help them progress in their career? So you really need an excellent careers page that maps out the progress they can make at your salon, all the perks and benefits of your salon. But another thing, and this is kind of something people don't think about a lot, is having not cheesy stock photography.
Right.
So it's so easy to do. I know a lot of us do it. We don't take images for our own salons. We don't do that ourselves. So we have to go and purchase and license images, and it ends up making our website feel unrelatable and really cheesy and stockish. So take care to make sure you have nice images on your website.
Fantastic. Or if you're going to use stock imagery, make sure you get a professional opinion on what those images are, because we've got to appeal to this new generation. Tip number 2, and this is a massive one of which most people don't even think about. Well, if you were to look at analytics from just a couple of years ago on our website, you would see that 60% were looking at our website on a computer, 40% on a phone. Completely switched now. 60% on a phone and 40% on a computer. So what does that mean, Ben?
Well, that trend is actually consistent industry-wide. Most people are looking at your salon's website from their mobile device, which means you don't just need a mobile-friendly website, you need a mobile-first website, which is the mentality that I have to make sure my website looks the best from a mobile device. And what a lot of people don't know is that actually affects your page rankings. If somebody's searching for a salon in Google in their area, you won't rank as highly if your company's website isn't designed particularly for the mobile phone.
Fantastic. So that means if your website was created even just 5 years ago, that whenever they designed it, it was meant for the big screen, not the small screen. And so you need a complete redo to go mobile first. Tip number 3. Your website can't just be for giving information, it has to tell your story. And so one of the things that we try to do is we want to make sure that our customers, A, it's building trust, and 2, it's giving them hope that they can get the look that they achieve. Ben, what are some ways we do that?
You know, when you talk about telling a story, it's not talking about how awesome your salon is. It's talking about how your salon can help your customer achieve their individual hair goals, whatever they have, their vision in their head of what they want to be. At the end of it, that's the story you're telling. It's how can your salon help them achieve their individual goals. And that's super important. The messaging, the copy that you use on the particular website, all has to convey that message that your salon is just there to serve and help them get to where they want to be.
And just like we talked about before, it's got to tell a story to potential staff members. Is this a place where they're going to want to work? Is this a story that they want to be a part of? Huge deal. Tip number 4, being able to manage basic information on your website yourself. In fact, I was talking to somebody recently that said they hadn't made changes on their website in forever because they could not get a hold of their webmaster in order to make these simple changes. Well, times have changed, platforms have changed, it's completely different now. You can actually make changes yourself. Ben, tell us a little bit about that.
You're right, a static website gives no reason for your visitors to return to your page because it's never new, it's never updated. And Google actually notices that. So again, going back to how your page ranks in search results, if you want it to rank higher, you have to keep your website up to date. Now's the time where you should feel confident, even if you're not good with computers at all, that you can update your website yourself without having to rely on a web designer or a webmaster.
In fact, we've even got an automation on our website that the second we post something on Instagram, it pops up on our website. Couldn't be simpler. Tip number 5, you've got to have clear, concise calls of action. You cannot have your customers searching around your website looking for the button on how to contact you. So Ben, what are some of the things we do to get that done?
Well, really the primary objective of your salon website is to get people into the salon, which means on every single page of your website, they need to figure out how they can do that. The address has to be there, the button to book an appointment has to be there, the phone number has to be there, and it doesn't matter what page they land on, they have to see that without hunting for it.
Absolutely. In fact, on our website, everywhere you look, there is a call to action, whether it be click to call, click to text, download a Google Map to your phone, whatever it may be, it is so easy to contact us, book an appointment, and get to our salon.
So now that you've heard these tips, we really hope they help you. What's next is you need to go look at your salon's website, see how it stacks up, but not only that, we actually recommend reaching out to us so you can get a third-party opinion and assessment for free on how we could possibly help you create a killer and beautiful salon website.
Yeah, the days of the massively expensive website, those days are over. You cannot believe how affordable it is these days. Give us a shout. We're going to give you a free quote. You'll be surprised on how affordable it is to be able to dominate your online presence in your community.